Hey guys, this is Frank. I'm going to be starting a new playthrough here of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. We are going to be doing an Iron Man on the hardest difficulty, Merciless. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright, so first things first is we're going to take care of this thief bright and early. Not the best start. I know I want Marth to visit here, and I want Jagan on the fort, so we're going to set it up this way. He's got the Silver Lance equipped, that's good. And then we're going to have Kata come down here. She's going to attack with the Wing Spear. And ideally she's not going to be taking another hit, so I'd rather actually not have Kane take 8 damage, so he's actually going to come chill up here. Gordon's going to come wait right here, and Dog's going to wait there as well. So now we need Jagan's attacks, we need all of them to hit. So we're going to essentially try and have him whittle down the opposing forces outside of our little cove. We have 3 pirates approaching that way and 2 from that way. I actually think we'll be able to take this guy out. And now I also think that Gordon is going to be able to help us with this thief. So I'll have her wait here. I'm going to have Marth do some shopping. But I'll do the shopping in a moment. I want to make sure everything hits. Alright. So sorry, Abel, you don't have any experience yet. We're going to give this kill to Kane. I want him to get up his lance level, and he has weapon triangle advantage. He's not going to have that very often in some of the first few maps, so we just want to make sure that he gets it where he can. Drog is going to try and draw this pirate over so that Jagan's taking less attacks. But, I mean, hey, if he only takes this one here, he'll actually be able to survive through the next round of combat. I would really like that. It would make this a lot easier, so I'm hoping that this pirate will come over here and attack Drog. We're going to have Marth come up here, and he's going to start buying a ton of stuff. We want him to buy 2 Iron Lances, Javelin, another Iron Lance, 3 more Javelins, 3, and then an Iron Axe, and an Iron Sword. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, he got hit, but he hit back, and that's what's important here. And that pirate is also attacking Jagan, so it doesn't look like Drog's going to be able to draw the enemy like we hoped he would, but that's alright. I think we can still do this, we can still make it work. The beginning part of this chapter is probably one of the hardest Fire Emblem canon challenges that they have, beyond ROM hacking and what have you. I'm going to have Jagan dip into the convoy here. He's going to pull out an Iron Lance and a Javelin. Next turn he'll be able to step on the fort. I'm going to have Kata hop up here. And I actually think that we're going to be able to draw in the enemy here. We'll be able to have Marth trade over the Iron Lance here, and I think everyone else is going to be just about ready to put on their fighting gloves, and Gordon's going to get ready to chip. So, we're going to end the turn there. Perfect. Alright, so ideally I was wanting to make it to the square to draw this guy backwards, but I don't think that's going to work out this time around. If I can find a square where only one of them can reach him, reach her, I would be fine with that, but I think that this is how we're going to have to do it this time around. Abel is going to attack with his iron sword. Oh, beautiful. It was irrelevant, but beautiful. Gordon, I found out the hard way, as can be doubled if he's wielding his steel bow. So if he does attack with his steel bow, you need to make sure that he is not wielding it when the counter strike comes. So I do think that we'll be able to draw an enemy up this way with the wing spear. These enemies cannot reach them, and I will not be able to make it past these two squares right here. So if I throw I actually don't think that I want anybody to attack. Gordon. I don't want anybody to attack Gordon, so I'm going to, I think I'm going to fall back just a smidge. I'm going to see if I can draw any of them, maybe perhaps this one, or maybe even both of them up this way, so I can retreat a little bit. An iron sword here. I know Abel can take 2 hits, so I'm going to call this good right here. And Gordon's gonna chill for now. He's got his iron bow equipped. I think we're good to go. Yeah, perfect. And she doubles, which is great. Gets him down to 11. It's the equivalent of getting hit with the silver lance. So I think we're doing okay for now. This spreads out the damage a little bit, and it distracts the opponent. I actually think I'm going to try, since this guy, or can only reach out to here. I don't want to risk having him chase after Kata, but I will if that's what I need to, if that's what needs to happen. 7. I actually think by placing Abel here, oh no, he'll take 2 hits. I can't have him die. So I'm going to have you attack with the steel bow. I'm gonna have, nope, Marth can't kill. So since Marth can't kill, I'm going to be attacking with Cain. Cain can't take 2 hits anymore, but I think that this will be okay. Marth can take 2 hits. If I put him on the forest, I actually think he's going to be alright. Make sure he can only get... This is a tricky situation, so I want to make sure that Jagan's not in any danger of dying. But it looks like every single one of these guys will be able to maneuver around here. So I need Kata to move all the way back here. I think I need Jagan to come up here. Will he be able to do a lot of damage with Javelin? Not enough. I need accuracy, unfortunately. So we're going to try having Abel right here. And we're going to see how 3 people taking attacks is going to go. It's kind of a risk at this point. It doesn't make me look very skilled to be playing a game of Risk already, but I kind of think I messed up in my playing, so we're gonna see how this. We're gonna give it a try, see how it goes. Fingers crossed. All 3 of them can get attacked on all sides. So if they all 3 go for one of us, I think that somebody's dying. So hopefully at least one of them misses. Okay, so far that's not a miss. Okay, that's a miss. Now we need to take advantage of this, and we need to make sure that on this next turn, all these guys are dead. So, here we go, fingers crossed. I actually think that we're going to be able to pull it off, so we're going to Iron Bow here. Okay, sweet. So, I also think we're going to try... Jagan can, in fact, hit this guy from the forest. So we're going to... Oh, flawless Marth. And we're going to have Jagan come down here. He's going to kill this guy with his Silver Lance. I do believe that we're going to be able to pull this off. Kane is going to come up here, attack this guy with his Iron Sword. He does a pretty solid job of whittling it down so Abel can get a kill. And he gets his first level up as well. But possibly one of the worst level ups you could get. Abel is going to be able to kill right now. And effectively, Kata is also going to be able to get a kill herself. Perfect. That was the hardest part of this map, so if I'm able to slowly bait each and every one of the remaining enemies on the map slowly, I think that this is actually going to go over quite well. This next part is going to be a little bit boring, but seeing as I don't have any vulneraries because Marth is a horrible tactician, I don't really have a choice. All my injured characters are going to be waiting around this fort for healing, and when their turn rolls around, they'll hop on the fort and I'll end the turn so they can get the appropriate healing that they need. Since all the enemies do 5 damage, he can still take 3 hits without dying. I actually think that I'll be able to make this happen pretty quickly. With luck, of course, but... Alright. Now Kane has all of his health back. Jacob's gonna hop on next. I'd rather have a fully healed party for this next phase, even if it's easier than this first part was. And I think it's... Assuming I don't misplay, I think I'll be able to finish this. Something that's important to note is that the boss does not have any ranged weaponry, so I'll be able to attack from afar for a substantial portion of whittling him down, so I don't have to risk counterattacks. I also think that I'm going to start baiting now. I'm going to have Kata heal for the next few turns. And I'll move Gordon here, and Marth there, and we'll be ready to move on. That's all fine by me. chip shot from Gordon. We'll get him into a range where Marth can get the kill and get some experience points. We definitely need that. He has battled once. Alright. Excellent. Alright, up to 40 experience. I'm going to have Abel take these two, and then Kata, still sitting on the fort, will be able to take both of those. And Jagan will hop back on in a moment, and we'll see if maybe we can bait out this hunter. Perfect. Alright. Since that's the outside of his range, Gordon can step back one without making the range heightened. And we'll have Jagan step here. Alright. Then we get to cover our tracks. Make sure that this hunter won't be able to attack anybody. Able. Attack right here. We'll have Marth attack from the side. And then we'll have Abel finish him off. Honestly, the only way I could have played that better is if I had Cain attack the hunter with a lance to get up his lance rating, because he can't use javelins currently. Good lord, my Cavaliers are not getting the best level ups right now. I'll make it work, but they'd be a lot better in the next chapter if they had slightly better level ups this time around. Alright, Jagan is now going to come down here. I might be abusing the Silver Spear slightly, but I think it's a little necessary for this point of the game. You get another Silver Spear pretty early on in this game, so I think that using this one right now is pretty worth it. Okay, so we're gonna move Jagan right onto here with his Silver Lance. It's a great whittling tool. Cain has his Iron Sword equipped, and everybody else is out of harm's way. So I think that we're going to be alright for now. Although I am going to get Gordon in a better position for whittling. Or chip-shotting, I guess, is a more technical term. I also appreciate that Jagan doesn't just get like 3 experience points from battles. It helps him level up a little bit, and I know his level ups aren't nearly as good as everybody else's are going to be all the time, but it's still good to know that he'll be able to kind of partially keep up with his stats, you know? Anyway, this pirate has 11 health, so if I do this, Kata can attack from the mountains with her Iron Lance. She deals 5 damage, which is enough to kill. I'm actually at this point going to have Marth jump in. He has enough health to... well, I was going to say he has enough health to take a hit, but I actually think that I want Jagan to help him get this kill. So if I attack with a javelin, I'd rather attack with the Silver Spear. Alright. And Marth is going to come down here and finish him off. Excellent. And while we're at it, I think I'm going to have Cain hop up here on the fort. Dog's going to come down here. Abel's in a good spot. Next turn, Marth can visit the village, and we can get our first healer. Alright. 10 damage, not bad. And we get our first level up for Kata. Good God, that's a solid level up, man. Jeez, the only way it could have been better is if she got that hit points, but I think that you can't really complain about a level up like that. She just stole all the stats from Cain and Abel. Alright, and I think that we'll let Cain attack with his lance. Just creates more healing. There's no chance of being crit, so I'm in no danger of dying. And then we're going to give the kill to Abel with his iron sword. He has a 100% chance to hit. Excellent. Now Martha's going to come up here. We're going to get one old boy. He is very humble, mainly in that he's a healer. I'd rate him 3 out of 5 just because he has a staff in his hands. But he's nothing too impressive beyond that. We'll get some healing to Kata. We're already going to start getting his level up a little bit. We're going to put Jagan back on the fort though. And we're going to just try and start whittling away here. I said try, so I wasn't banking on a hit here. Can I retrieve a javelin? Perfect. We have one extra in there for Cain once he decides to be cultured and get up his lance rank. This is actually a really good place to just sit and grind Gordon if you want to. It's a little scummy, but you can gain a lot of experience points just from having Gordon sit back here and attack. You have an armory over here that sells iron bows, and so he can just sit here and deal damage. He won't get counterattacked, he's in no danger. I'm not going to do that, of course, because that takes away part of the challenge, and I'd rather not, but you know. That being said, I'm a little bit afraid to have anybody go into his range. Especially because, wow, God, Marth gets one shot. He has an 81% chance to hit, but still not. Okay, yeah, this isn't going to be fun for everybody if I just do this, so I'm going to turn off the animations. And I'm going to try and make this go a little quicker. And then we're going to see if we can get Jagan up here, and he'll be able to join in as well. Yeah, see, I gotta do more than 5 damage. Alright, we'll attack with the steel bow. Excellent. Alright, already doing better than last time. No, Abel, that doesn't help. Neither does that drop. Alright, we have 11 uses of our silver lance left. That should hopefully be able to get us through the first few chapters until we can get to a battle prep screen. I believe that starts in chapter 4. We're going to try healing one more time with Riss, just to get a little more experience. That gets him just above the halfway point to level 2. We can use that for sure. And Cain cannot contribute. Also because he has 6 speed and Kazak has 10. The attack speed modifier for doubling is 4 higher than your opponent, so since he has 6 and he has 10, he will get doubled. You know, I really wish that there was a 2-range sword weapon. It'd make this a lot easier. But we're halfway there. Nope. There we go. Oh, good lord. Just keep hitting away, Gordon. We'll get him down eventually. I really wish that some of these level ups had been better. I can't have Kata carry the whole team. Alright. he can hit. I mean, they're not high hit rates, so I'm not expecting an awful lot here, but... Oh, and now my old reliable can't hit either. Nope. And I think we're getting back to square one at this point. Gosh, this is unfortunate. He's back up to full health. We're just trying to break even at this point. Okay. Sweet. He'll be at 18. Alright. Now hit Gordon. No! Sweet. Alright, and now we need able to hit as well. Nope. Alright then. We'll see if we can get... Nope. Also a miss. Also a miss. I'm not risking anybody's life before this next chapter. We're just gonna sit here and try and hit. I've been playing Fire Emblem for a long time, since I was very young, so since it came out in the States anyway. My first game was Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. I've been infatuated with the series ever since, but I've always had a bit of trouble with the difficulty in certain games. So, the hard 5 mode in Shadow Dragon was one of them. Okay, okay. I can deal with that. I mean, he's back up to where he was, but it could be worse. Alright, Gordon gets a hit in. Jagan? Nope. Okay. But this is heavily inspired by the recent infatuation I've had with Iron Man runs. I really wanted to do one of my own and start my own YouTube channel, but I've never really had the conviction to do so, so we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully I'll be able to continue to make this a thing, and who knows, maybe this will lead into other Let's Plays or challenges. Iron modes of other Fire Emblem games, perhaps? We'll see. For now, this is incredibly frustrating. I'd really like to hit him, because I'd like this chapter to end. Good lord. They really need to learn how to balance the hard modes of these games. Like, it would have been cool if they made this guy like a mercenary, so you could have your javelins have a higher hit rate or something. You know, I'm just thinking out loud here right now. Oh my goodness. Be still, my beating heart. Are we actually going to be able to kill this guy? Wow. A strength level up. I'll take it, Jagan. Oh, so close. So close. Alright, he's back up to 10. I actually think that I'm going to swap out to the iron bow at this point, just for a higher chance to hit. I just need to deal damage at this point, honestly. You have such a low chance to hit, man. Does Jagan get doubled? Speed 8? No, he won't get doubled, so I might send him in there with the sword here in a moment. Because I'm a little bit sick of this. Yeah, you know what? How do you do... Okay. There's a crit chance, so I think I'd rather have a less chance of being hit. We're going to attack with the steel... The steel bow didn't do it. Okay, that's gonna do it. I'll take a defense level up, man. Honestly. Oh, sweet. Sea level spears. Oh, God. I'm so ready for this chapter to end. Please, make it stop. Oh, yes. That means Jagan can sit there for another turn. I actually think I'm gonna have Sheeta come up here. I mean, Keita, but her Japanese name is Sheeta. So. Alright. We can attack here with the iron bow. Nope. Not even the iron bow hit, huh? Well, that's sea level bows. And, annoying. Oh, now we got hit. Can we do it? Is it possible? He takes 16 damage, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Drat. Alright, well... maybe I can hit with the javelin. Oh my goodness, please. Okay, let's see if you can hit it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, here's another level. Come on, good stats. Yeah, speed is always a good stat. I will take it. And you got a Vulnerine. Alright. Well, Marth is still level 1, but everybody's alive. I'll take that trade-off. Marth is going to seize now, and... actually, let me double check. I got both villages, and I went to the armory. And in my convoy, I have an iron sword, a javelin, and an iron axe. I think that's pretty solid. I think that's good to go. We're ready to move. Proceed to the next chapter. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. If you are enjoying this and are willing to join me for this journey, please like, comment, subscribe. I will hopefully be putting out another episode sometime soon, and yeah, thanks again for joining me. Goodbye.